Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Mac Day here today. I know all good millenniums must come to an end, but we're going to go to see what we can do with an income start on Mac. I think we can do quite a bit with an income start, to be quite honest. I have, messed around with this off camera more, and honestly, it's a bit... I stand by where I initially was on it. I had a brief glimpse of hope with it. I think it's just not consistent. It's just not consistent that you're going to get something you care about. Gold to your skill, I think, is totally valid. But income sounds good as well. Middle. Yeah, we want to make a board.
I'll help you find who does.
So, Nightshade is kind of good on day one. If you're not against, like, super aggro Vanessa. Sword Cane's not too bad, but I think we're just going to keep ourselves a little bit, a little bit more flexible. We want the leeches, not for this, really, but it's fine. They combine together okay. But it's more because we need this for the tiny furry monster, right? So we will get a friend for that already, and this will proc as a heal. It does count, so... This will go to 8 on after the leeches swing, which is not crazy by any means, but Bang Dinglet, only thing that has anything that might kind of line up with what I've got. I bought the Mortar and Pestle because that generates catalysts now, so it's just a good tool to have. On top of that, it helps activate Mac's get out of the early game free card, which is Magic Carpet with Pestle, Mortar and Pestle. So I would play that to get out of the early game. A pelt, it's money. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, look. The magic carpet vendor. Okay, a shard of obsidian. Frankly, like a shard of obsidian here is already kind of nice. And then we roll. I think the Bottle Lightning and the Tizidian Dagger. Leaving just the Spider Mace. And then I don't really care about Midsworth. We're going to go for the Lost Crate. You can sometimes get a really fun direction piece from here. Like, a different but better Nightshade. like your Nightshade but better. Okay? Sure. It's a Vanessa, so that kind of sucks. Mac hates fighting Vanessa day one. If they clicked some red buttons, we just lose. They're a gold player. They probably know to click the red buttons by now. They did not click the red buttons. They are, in fact, playing for sustain, which would work in any other matchup except for this absurd amount of poison scaling. There's not many things that I think like this matchup. But we have the thing that likes it. 22 poison. They got the 44. Yes, they have the entire extra second health bar and the seaweed, but if there's a start that can get through all this, ooh baby, I got it. It's the dream matchup. Weapons Vanessas see this and cry, unless they have Shark Claws, but just standard red stuff board minus Shark Claws. Crumbles to that. That's just too much. Just too much for them. Do we run to Nightshades? Probably not. We could get regen. I think let's check Andy. Looking for a reagent. It's just a good card to click. This is honestly a pretty good card to click as well, but we're not swimming in it. It being cash.
Excellent choice.
Okay, a Toxic Spider Mace is very much like a direction. Whenever you slow or poison charge this 2 seconds, and when this goes off, it poisons. I've not done like the Spider Mace spam build or whatever. So we can clear out that. We need to get some space. I kind of want the Infinite Potion to go with the Nightshade here.
You're a smart one for your size.
Yeah, I like that fine. The smelling salts. I do want the myrrh as well, but like, I don't know what to say. Don't have a lot of space here. Boom. So we can get that sped up a little bit.
You might
Pip,
prefer our
I don't know.
Jen's training.
Sure.
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Will the spider mace go off more than the nightshade right now? Probably not. Probably not at all. It's actually comparable. We are poor. See mountain pass, take mountain pass. Knowing darn well we are frail, and a dabbling apprentice could cook us.
I can win.
This guy was nerfed quite a bit in 1.0, though, by nature of Tzidian dagger changing. Yeah, it's still, we do not like fighting him right now. We don't like fighting him early as Mac, specifically. But we did it anyways, and we win. That's pretty good. Silver bottled lightning for our troubles. Frankly, if we can beat that guy, we can beat Rogue Scrapper. Quite comfortably, right? But yeah, this, you know, should go up by 8 each time. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It falls off later, but like in the early game, it kind of cooks. In a slower meta, this thing would be amazing. This thing being Nightshade.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for
Barbed wire, nope.
you.
Here, let me just get all my all my shield items real quick. I'm gonna transform the bronze one. I was gonna say, just in case it's kind of like crap. It's not crap. Transform your leftmost small. I kind of want to keep my shard of obsidian. We're going to go for the loot. Oh, look. I'll put that on all my shield items. Come on. I wouldn't mind an ice claw upgrade now that we have this. I also don't mind a retort. Yeah, I don't mind a retort. I think we can find a way to do some stuff with that. We want to make sure we have $3 to get the chunk of lead. So yeah, we have... All right. We have also no more reasons to play leeches unless we wanted to play leeches because they're good. Unfortunately, they aren't. So that settles that. All right.
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
I think we would rather get the extra 2 regen, 2 poison proc there. It's an extra proc for Spider Mace quicker than Ice Claw, and it gives us the regen proc for the Nightshade more reliably. We don't have the burn. We could get it. But then we'd have to give up. Nah, Batman. All right, we have enough room. We have $3. Good to go. We don't have any extra slows for the summoning salts. Smelling salts. Did it again.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Oh, baby. Life Preserver. That being said, okay, they only have 3 on this. This is not a scary Vanessa. They have a silver Life Preserver, but unfortunately they have such a small amount of health that it might as well be a bronze Life Preserver. Holy crap. 60 poison, 113 poison. Goodbye.
You've got talent. You should put it toward noble
I'll take it.
use.
Free ticket out of the early game. I will take it. Thank you very much. And we get to take down a Vanessa. Double sign me up. I think we're strong enough to... Oh, okay, well... If we could beat the Dabbling Apprentice before and we lose now, we got a problem. Like, something's messed up if that's the case. We did it.
I flunked
What a
again.
surprise. Fire pot this time. Okay, I do think we just... Zidian. I think we can get rid of it for space reasons. Hello. It's cute, but like I think that I want this health more than any of that other stuff. We have this boy coming up, and he is a scary boy. I don't know if I could beat him. We could just beat up the damn like apprentice for the 3rd time. We could fight him 3 times. I'm not confident in, like, I apply a lot of poison, but, like, Hoover Bike Hooligan does not care too much. Like, our regen application is minimal. Our lifesteal is minimal. Also, I guess technically we should have our initial dose on our Sword Cane. Oh, well. Unless the Spider Mace is actually going off a lot faster now. You know what? I think it might be. I think 3 probably pushes it in favor of the Spider Mace.
Sometimes
And definitely when we... Nice. That's actually really nice.
enough power, I will defeat death itself.
Oh, that's cute, because that'll be... That counts as a heal, you know. For that... I'm going to upgrade it. It's toxic. It's going to get 1 extra poison and 10 extra damage. And I think we'll try and lean into it a little bit. Regen items. That's close enough to my interests that I think that I want to do that. An infinite potion. Normally I wouldn't care about this upgrade, but on day 3 I do. Quill and ink. I'm running a few too many weapons for that to be exciting.
Why do my people
Sword
live in
cane, good.
forests? The cities where the wounds are.
If I click this, I don't get the chunk of lead. Do I care?
Might leave a scar,
No, I
but
think
not
I would
the attention
rather have
forever.
the potential to get some kind of cool thing like that. Like a, you know, a restorative hourglass. Let's be honest. Okay. Well, hello. We could actually do a freaking Covetous Raven build, man. We also janked up the positioning on this. Regen, poison, yes. Time. Okay, this is cute. This is cute all of a sudden. This is gimmicky, and I like it. Matchbox, bushel. Should be good to go. Rust is nice with the Spider Mace. He lets us start it out a little bit quicker. So yeah, now when either of these Spider Maces go up... Uh-oh. When either of the Spider Maces go off, we do speed up the Nightshade. They did get the 10 burn on a Matchbox. Thank you for the exit from the early game. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Just get rid of that. I don't want to mess with it. I know we can transform it. Let's just go to Andy.
The finer the meal.
At this point,
I think that suits you beautifully.
another one. Restorative Incense is actually playable here. It's actually really playable here. Oh my. Oh my mama. Maybe we don't do this though. Another reagent. I'm gonna roll.
Shall
There
I
we go.
gift
We'll just do that instead. How about it? Frankly, we're probably pivoting out of the Sword Cane soon. No! Sword Cane stands in shambles. They're out there. There's dozens of them. And I mean it, too. When are you going to do a Sword Cane run? The issue is there's not really one. It's an early game item that falls off. That's what it is. I don't know that we have this. So I think we just smile and wave and say, like, thank you very much for the early fights so that we could skip the harder fights here. Caravan helping us out a great deal there.
The dunes favor you, Inlander.
This obviously pivots well into, like, some poppy field shenanigans.
Another step
With
forward
multiple
on my
spider
path.
maces. I'm going to take the 15 damage boost across the board. That's just helpful with what we're doing. Almost as helpful as just a bunch of health. Just to, like, let us have a chance to stack up more. Mountain pass. See it, take it. See if I take fight. See fight, take fight, dude. Are we 3 for 3? That's the streamer client of the day more than anything. Okay. Bonk. Wouldn't mind like an Ouroboros statue. I feel like we could do something good with that. Ouroboros statue, Venom. Those are some cards we're looking for. Energy pots. It's a good card. What's going on? What are these pity matchups? I'll take it, but like, come on. I want to test. I think we can test this against a real build. Okay, well, hold on. Tribal Burn, Booby Trap ATM. They're really hoping for that Steam Ladle value. I gotta be honest, it's not even like a bad idea. Because Steam Ladle is just like that good. Yeah, it's not bad here. We do win, but it was really close. That's not a bad item. That's not a bad item. Honestly, these aren't bad items. It's not a bad board. It's not a bad board. This is ambitious, but I'm sure that they're hoping to get a Cold Room or something instead. It's not a bad board. All right.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Satchel. With the Nightshade, there's like a weird thing there, I guess. But I think on day 5 Silver Satchel, it's a no for me right now. Just do that instead. Meh. Yeah, we need to find an exit strategy here.
It all works out.
This is not going to remain useful. I think that the retort is... We would have wanted to upgrade it by now for if we're going to be using it for econ reasons. We're taking the freaking chocolate, man. We can get a reagent if we want for the mortar and pestle, but I think that I like the loot. I do indeed like the loot. Go for all talk, maybe. Yeah, we're getting all of the heavy fights that are really not good for us. This is not a good matchup for us at all. This is a joke fight right now because of the way that some of the cards were changed. His build just doesn't make a lot of sense anymore. It's fine, it's just not that good. Same amount of money. No.
Which dueling academy did
One less
you
money.
attend, huh?
Still, I like the idea of getting a gunpowder or all talk. I feel like those are kind of the hits we'd be looking for here. Yeah, poison builds don't hold up at, like, starting at this point in the game. Okay, correction. Max poison builds don't hold up at this part of the game unless they're like Plague Glaive or Poppy Field. We got all talk there. Just ask for it. Just ask for it. I'm not in the market for smalls as much right now. All right, no food.
At least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Holy crap. This is so much, right? If you get this on day 5, this is crazy. It's kind of just a freebie. 2, 4, 6. We have to sell a piece of our board. You know what the crazy thing is? It might be worth it. Like, that's truly the wild part of it, is that it's probably worth it. 2, 4, 8. Stupid. Stupid. I gotta be honest. 40 on day 5, 40 regen. 40 regen at 4 seconds is pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. It's gonna do a lot. Power drills? Sure. Yeah. Okay. It's 40. Is it gonna do enough? Another 20. Another 20. Love power drill, man. Why does this do 100 damage? Why does it do 100? It doesn't need to also have the damage. If it's going to be... Whatever, man. Whatever, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Kina, wow me.
This counts for peace. I can feel our energies resonating.
Level 7, this is a little awkward because I do want to pivot out of Nightshade. We could go for a skill. Upgrade the incense. But I'm going to be even weirder and say that I think my end board has a runic potion in it. So I like using that twice. Dude. This is not, yeah, not good. The fights that we're getting for our big fights, they're not good for us. We can't handle those specific fights at all. Could upgrade the incense. Obviously, it is good with the spider base and stuff. Okay. But yeah, now they both have lifesteal, which is just good. Just in general, and it helps the Nightshade temporarily. Okay. JJ, please.
Let's chat.
JJ, please. JJ.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your
JJ, why, man?
I'm
Okay.
finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
I am in pain.
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Okay. That's at least okay. It's another target for the lifesteal, and it puts 2 more ammo in it, so we can even get the haste out of it as well.
and I will punish.
I wish I had a board, but, like, you know, That is a calc. Do you have a strength pot? No. Good. Then I would say I'm probably not too concerned then. Yeah. We get to our unreasonable amount of regen, and against a non-power drill board, we're fine. Okay. I don't think I want to pivot out of this yet. It's still my win condition until now. Boom.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are free. Do I wish that this was on our board before level 7? Yeah, of course.
Hear my sister's laughter.
Orlin, please give me something decent right away. Whenever you poison your weapons, gain 10 damage for the fight. It's so decent, Orlin. It's so decent. That's so relevant to my interests. Equivalent exchange does work on lifesteal weapons, so, like, that is good. Obviously, Poppy Field is part of the reason why I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a real board. We have a reason to click it, but we also have really good skills to hit. This probably doesn't... I mean, it might stay, but also who cares if it crits? It's not doing that much. Lifesteal doesn't count as a heal item, so like the phrasing is a little inconsistent there, but like I'm gonna skip it because I would, in the far off future, I'll be really happy to get an upgrade to one of those instead. We'll check Tox, knowing full well I don't have a lot of cash. So we still kind of like the infinite potion as a quick way to proc thirsty. So like I don't think I'm desperate there, but I will take a moth meal because it's a good transformation. Just click the docs. I don't have any money. Oh. Hey, okay. Maybe we can justify this now. For 1, 2, 3. We have the 4. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, it's a little bit worse for thirsty this way, but I think that's fine. We do get the nice haste engine still. Maybe I should be hasting the thing that definitely has lifesteal. That is an obsidian anchor. That's terrifying. If that crits, we're in so much trouble. Alright, we're fine. Poopy field. Poopy field silly. Did it end up critting the second go around? Sure did. Alright. It's a fun board. I am not going to have the funds for a diamond thing. Goop flail. Can we kill with the goop flail? Just realized we have leftmost poison. We might be able to kill with the goop flail. Then we only have the 2 there. We're missing 1. We're going to try this out in a PvE. We got it. It's just fun.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
Grade? I mean, I want to level up today. And this guy should be pretty free for us. So I am curious to see how this looks without the incense speeding things up. I mean, okay. Yeah, when the goop flail goes, it goes.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for you.
All right, goalie.
It's not overpriced.
I'm willing to see what you got.
Sylvia's got class. But
Okay,
no
you know what? We just like
Oh,
say
that
screw it.
skill.
What if we just, you know, just whatever. Just whatever, man. Hell, we should get a freaking Quicksilver for just another one of these things. Why not at this rate?
Come on, then. Let's let this out.
Wouldn't mind a poppy field upgrade. So I'm
When
gonna.
I complete the great work,
Okay.
not what I call
Do I have it open? Okay, 1 second. All right, perfect. Because not only is it the poppy field upgrade, it's also a runic potion upgrade, which gives us another. That means all of our spider mace will hit.
I see everything.
Enchanted item with crit effects makes it so your weapons have crit chance equal to the poison on the enemy. I gotta be real, I think that's just good enough. Very quickly, that will just be your stuff does 100. Or like 2 times more. I guess the question I have is, like, do I need smelling salts on one specific thing there? Like, I don't think that that's... We just might as well have the Tizidian. And then this is just fine because it's 2 targets there. Yeah, it's fine because it's just 2 slow targets, which does speed up my
The ultimate secret.
my spider mace
Get me any
brigade.
closer.
Drum? Yeesh. That is a turbo atlatl. I'm so glad that it doesn't have high base damage already, though. And that their freaking yo-yo isn't that Diamond Fang tier yet. Poopy field. Bye-bye. I have a drum of my own. Aw, I was about to go again. I don't think we need the extra ammo in the runic. Call me crazy, but I think we might be fine. Alright. Slow item, yeah. Has the potential to be like incense, which would be nice. Yo. Hold on. Hold on, maybe we need to... no, that's fine. I was going to turn off subtle mode for a second.
Cool.
Come on. It'd be funny. Oh my god. That's stupid. That's very stupid. Now this is just haste on everything. Yeah, that's just haste on everything. Because why not? Oh my word. Medium items? Never heard of them.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
I
The
think-
Bazaar is filled with you will not die, will you? Makes Ryukon look bad.
Wow, this run changed. This run got so silly. So fast. That's crazy.
People are a pattern. My dreams
I just need another weapon. I didn't need another spider mace. I could get one shot by something. Nope. That's a very small lion's cane.
I still lost.
What would we want at this point of the run? I don't know, like... invulnerability potion, I guess? I just had to call it out so that we can get it in the shop.
Mine is highly concentrated. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Nope. Okay. Oh, shucks. I'm so unlucky. So unlucky today. Ooh, woe is me.
Come with no weapons?
Library? That's the opposite of what I'm doing. Pendulum. It's an already diamond pendulum.
You are enough.
I mean, that seems like it would do stuff,
Glad
doesn't
you
it?
bought this.
Doesn't that seem like it would do stuff? When it goes off, it charges the other one by 2. It's... We'll see. It could just be better to have the Shard of Obsidian, though, so that we start faster. It does speed these up. So how much more... These are about to go up again. How much more did these do? Well, okay, so I guess they were about to do another 2,000. Oh, okay, it jumps them ahead in a cycle. This was the one that did the killing blow. Let's just look at that again. Yeah, I mean, they were about to go off again. To do... it's 600 crit. Hyper focus. I will keep that in mind.
I will defeat death itself.
I could get the refractor. Whenever you poison, this gains 30 damage. I mean, that's kind of funny.
Well, howdy, hero.
It doesn't matter, like, at all. Why am I even here?
Fine.
In the context of things, though. I think, yeah, Curio, what do you got?
Rich
Don't need the crit pot.
and stupid.
Yes! An actual reason to play this thing. This is actually very good here. When you use another relic or an enchanted item, these are enchanted items. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's a reason to play the Covetous Raven here. Genuine reason to have it. It's kind of like another mace, and it's a medium item, so it has the... Oh, it's beautiful. It is... Whew. What? Why? Just because you got it?
Like my crew says at the bar.
Yes.
Another round.
Man, this is actually a real card on this board with hyper focus. Yeah, it's like it's swinging. It's swinging just as much as the other guys. Yeah. It is a medium item, so I guess like that's the trade-off there. Guys, sorry, I should have said this is a win. I forgot to say that. If you couldn't tell.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
I wouldn't mind getting let's transform this poison thing into another spider mace. Real quick, maybe.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
Ritual dagger, unnecessary and slow. Emerald, not bad.
Cheap junk. Go see Curio.
Speaking of Curio, we should have stayed at Curio and looked for the haste boots for Runic Potion. They might have even been there, and I was just so, like, distracted by, you know, what's going on here that I was just, like, it didn't mean anything. That's very real a possibility.
What strange creatures prowl these streets? Another step forward on my path.
All right, Covetous Raven. I'm sorry, you just gain damage on upgrade. This makes it so my weapons have damage equal to 100% of the poison on enemies now. We're doing that instead. All right. This has the potential to be funny. It wasn't. Medium or large or regen? You know,
Nothing huge.
I was gonna say Runic Daggers is probably just better than the Covetous Raven, even still, because we do have 100% crit there. But I want to let the Raven play the game. Wait, have we won with the leeches? I doubt it. Right? Surely not. I have one with the leeches on a dually run. Right?
Real friendly guy.
No, that was like one of my first Mac runs. That's right, I forgot. I actually had a way to make it work. I forgot about that. We have a leech victory. I wasn't gonna put him in anyways because Covetous Raven
Go ahead.
honestly feels like it fits here better. The scaling from the poison doesn't matter that much to me. Alright, did they get the Julian multicast? No.
Defeat does not defeat
Alright.
me.
Now, if you just had, like, 5 times the health. Covetous Raven hoards 3 spider maces in the poppy field. Like, yeah, it's, you know, it got slowed right away, and it still had the same activations as my spider maces is. Yeah, like, this is a setup. Like, I know that it has the cooldown reduction, but, like, this is so high roll, it's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna... This is so high roll, it's crazy. This run should be used for no educational purposes on how to just navigate a poppy field run, but, like, it also can be in the sense of, like, this is a dream. This is kind of like a dream scenario in a way. That being said, we would want a Toxic Fang. Like a Toxic Fang, a Yo-Yo. Like it, and Runic Potion, really, I don't know. I think it's worth a slot in, actually, in this board, even if we didn't have Big Ego. But if you have Big Ego, Runic Potion stocks go way up. It just becomes a 4-second haste pot. So... like, there you go. For those educational purposes, like, sometimes it's good to see, like, what would an ideal situation look like. It's this. This is what the ideal situation would look like. Covetous Raven being a little bit of a, you know, Mimi flex slot in, but Hyper Focus turned it into, like, a legitimate addition that was actually helpful in the event that we had a board that was scarier than this. So, the real RNG today, like, we got... Why does it happen where I get this kind of RNG on the run where I have that opponent RNG, which I don't want to be rude. This is one of those days where I am going to agree. We had a lot of easy opponents. Usually people say it and they're just saying it because they don't recognize, you know, it's easy to forget when you run into easy opponents too. Most of my runs, I'm like, no, there was a good mix of, you know, frustrating, like tough and easy opponents. This run, there was a lot of easy opponents, but this board is so high roll that it could have handled hard opponents because this is broken. This is a broken board, and it got squandered on people playing okay boards, which, you know, that's a little bit of a weird one, but hey, a win is a win, and I will take it, and that was a win in, like, comedic fashion to close out kind of like the Mac Millennium, I guess. After this, we are cycling back through the characters. I just thought I'd put one more Mac run at the end of, like, it was Dooley and then Mac, because that's how it's going to be. It's going to be Vanessa, Pig, Dooley, Mac. Vanessa, Pig, Dooley, Mac. That's going to be the plan for the time being. If you've not watched the last videos, I'm going to be going on vacation. That is part of the reason why we're going back down to one video a day. The other is because, you know, it's untenable to do that many runs, you know, the 2 episodes a day every day. It's untenable. I want to get to some variety in some fashion at some point, you know? So I'm also going on vacation over the weekend, and 2 videos is just not going to happen. But let's mark off our Covetous Raven victory. This is episode number 209. Let's see here. This is one that I've been looking forward to marking off the Covetous Raven for a long while. 78.57. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That's a really high percentage. It's not far off of Vanessa at this point. But Vanessa also has 120 items to max 98. If you subtract the items that have no onboard impact, like, you know, like the Tome of Yahan and stuff like that. I have it on the loot/flex slot because it is never going to improve your board to have it unless it could be improved by, like, literally any passive item. Because it's just like, you don't want to haste to hit something stupid because you're running like basically a one-item board. Let's be honest, it has no impact on the board. It could be anything. So, I think that's still pretty good. But we got, we got 10 new Mac cards coming out very soon. And hey, keep your eyes peeled, as I may know a guy who is going to be revealing a few of those Mac cards very shortly here. That guy's me. I was given the honor to reveal some cards again. And yeah, I got 5 new cards from the upcoming Mac pack. And let me tell you, they look fun, and I cannot wait to break them. They look like so my kind of a thing. It's not even funny. So, very excited to share those soon once I get that video, like, done, hopefully. But alas, thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day. As long as you guys continue to support it, likes, comments, all that stuff. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.